We have a common stigma in the tax field that it's overworked and underpaid, when the response that I have is we have desire and demand that exceeds all available supply, and that demand means that firms can charge and you can earn more money to do tax returns. So you have a job that is essentially recession-proof, and it's not boring. As I like to say, I've been doing taxes for 45 years. You name an industry, I've dealt with it. And you have the opportunity now that I've never seen in my lifetime of entering the career of doing tax preparation without having to go through a 4-year college program. You can do this in a year. You can maybe do it in 6 months. But listen to a couple of our employees here at TaxSpeaker, what they've done. Listen to what they have to tell you as follows.
It started with Bob. Bob wanted another person in the office to be qualified to run webinars. And so he had talked to us and he asked if anybody would be interested in getting their EA. I sat down and I talked with him, and he talked about how even if I wasn't at TaxSpeaker anymore, if I was able to get my EA, it's something that I could keep and use forever. Just having him say, you know, yeah, it's a hard exam, but I have faith that you can do this. You know, that for me was a really big thing, to have somebody like Bob just to believe in me and, you know, willing to say, I know you can do this. I was able to ask Bob a few things that I didn't understand, and he was able to break down basis for me a little bit more. He broke down depreciation for me a little more. So just being able to have that person there, those people that already know this, to explain it to you, I think that gives anybody a leg up. I mean, you get people who call in and they're asking these questions. It does make you interested, because you almost want to go look it up yourself to see if you can figure out what the issues are, how you can help them. It makes me more ready to learn about the different things that they deal with so that I can deal with it.
My background lies within film. I went to Indiana University and got my bachelor's in film, and then I went back and actually got a master's degree in film. Being in the film industry is a lot of contractor work, and so that is a life of constantly running, constantly hustling. And my father was a business owner. He constantly had to deal with the IRS and made sure that everything was properly filed. So I would just ask him what's going on. And transitioning here to TaxSpeaker, I got that outlet to be able to find those answers. And that's when I really learned that I actually have a pretty good interest in tax preparation and just understanding how taxes work. That's really where a lot of the drive to become the EA came from. It's daunting of a task from what it seems, but at the same time, thinking back to my dad as a business owner and the stress that he's gone through being a business owner, it makes me wish that I could have helped him. I want to help people like my dad, and they deserve the best that they can get. And so anybody who's looking in or thinking about doing this, think about what is it that is making you want to do this? Who are you helping, if that's the goal?
So you've heard two great discussions from Jason Prutz and Danielle Doyle, real people here in the office that have gone through it. So what would I use to summarize this? From the business owner's point of view, the mistake we have in trying to solve our labor issue is looking at traditional markets. Look outside that market. I need hard work, I need desire, and I need an employee that is supported by their boss. So what would you do to provide that information to them? Get them the Gleim book, get them the EA review book, answer their questions, show an interest in their study, ask them how they're doing, pressure them a little bit as I do, when are you scheduling that first one? So I'm gonna tell you as an owner, help them set a goal and then help them get to that goal. From the point of view of the individual entering the field, life is about setting goals and then figuring out how to attain those goals. You have an opportunity, your bosses have an opportunity. We need to work together. Do it.